Ain't laid an egg since away last spring. Look, old hen, look and sing. You ain't laid an egg since away last spring.
The Proclamation of 1763. Everything you need to know. In the years following the conclusion of the French and Indian War, relations between Great Britain and its American colonies began to sour. In a matter of only 12 years, a series of disagreements would ultimately lead to rebellion and revolution. What were some of these disagreements? One of the earliest problems was a royal decree issued by King George III, known as the Proclamation of 1763. This order stated that colonists couldn't settle lands west of the Appalachian Mountains. It would remain American Indian territory for the time being, the result of a backlash from a Native American uprising known as Pontiac's Rebellion. Once the Treaty of Paris was signed, colonists began eyeing western lands won from the French. Colonists were already encroaching upon the lands, and clashes between the colonists and natives were becoming both frequent and alarming. Many Native American leaders, foreseeing the impending flood of settlers into their territory, began calling for American Indians to unite in defense of their lands. History has called the ensuing uprising Pontiac's Rebellion, named in honor of one of the Ottawa chiefs who led the movement. Over a span of 1,000 miles, Native American attacks on the frontier were both violent and furious. They attacked forts, destroying or capturing 7 of them, as well as cabins and hunters. British General Jeffrey Amherst and soldiers were sent to meet the threat at Forts Pitt and Detroit. He and 500 men were ambushed by an unknown number of Shawnee and allied tribes at a place called Bushy Run. Over 300 Shawnee were killed or wounded, while the other attackers scattered. The event gained London's attention